Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Esports Rundown. This is I guess, Mother's Day special. I guess you would say. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Today we got Valorant, League of Legends, Call of Duty, Rocket League, and some CS:GO. So this one's gonna be a bit interesting. As you can see, we got B's not in his normal spot here, but hey, he's here. Glad to have him. We got
He's
in the telly.
Yeah, I'm in Texas right now in a hotel room that's very fucking echoey, so excuse my fucking voice and my mic quality. But yeah, so happy.
and we got
So
Happy to be here.
I'm happy to be here. I'm not happy to be in the what's it called? In the hotel right now.
We got Mr. Cam and Mr. Cam Z, of course, with interesting jersey there. Anyways,
What?
nothing. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
Anyways, we are gonna be checking out some Valorant first. Who would like to take that away?
Ballo?
You know what? I'll start off with EMEA League, which, if I'm not mistaken, is EU League. We got Fnatic, 8-0, Navi, 7-1, Liquid, 5-3, Giants, and FUT. My boys, FUT Esports, 4-4, BBL Esports, and Vitality are both 3-5. Heretics, Koi, and Carmine Corp are all 2-6. From May 10th, we saw Fnatic versus Koi. Fnatic took that 2-1. Then Giants versus Vitality. Giants took that. Fnatic and Koi 2-0. Giants 2-1. Then Navi versus FUT 2-0. RIP, my boys FUT. Fnatic versus Carmine Corp. That went 2-0 as well. And then on the 12th, Liquid versus BBL. Liquid took that 2-1. And then Koi took Heretics 2-1 as well.
A little bit interesting there, but
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, not too
3
bad.
teams already eliminated.
Oh yeah, I didn't even realize that. Dang, they need to get their money up.
Also, I'm not throughout this episode, I will be looking up here. That's where everybody is on Discord and over there, because I'm pretty sure somebody just knocked on my door and I'm going to say fuck you to them. So, anyways.
Pacific League DRX 7-1. They finally lost.
Jeez.
Paper Rex is 6-2. T1 also 6-2. Zeta Division 5-4. Rex Rigum 4-4. Team Secret 4-4. Gen G 4-5. Global 3-5. Talon eliminated at 2-6, and Detonation Focus Me eliminated at 0-8.
Well, they were eliminated when the season started anyway, so.
Oh yeah. The matches this weekend: Paper X defeated Gen G to rip. T1 2-1 over the Zeta Division, And Secret, the 4-4 Secret with a upset over at the time 7-0 DRX, now 7-1. Global Esports took down Detonation Focus Me, shocker 2-0. Rex Rigum took down T1. No, Talon. Yeah, Talon, sorry. Their logos are the same, just flipped. It's insane. And then Zeta took down Genji 2-1 as well.
Okay. Not really anything out of the ordinary besides Gen G being a little bit lower, but
And Secret 2-0ing DRX.
3 spots down on that week. We got the Americas here. Only good team is the non-American teams, but you know. But
whoa, C9.
What?
C9.
Anyways, we got Loud 7-0, Cloud9 6-1. I guess them dropping the best player in NA was the move. Still, I don't know how it's been working out. We got Leviathan 4-3, Energy 4-3, 100T 4-4, Furia 4-4, Evil Geniuses 4-4, Sentinels 3-5. This is a close, very close for top 6 there. MIBR eliminated at 2-6, and would you look at that? Just following in Detonation Focus Me's footsteps, we got Crew 0-8.
Look. Yeah, go on. I was gonna say something here, but I can't. Can't think of any bullshit right now.
Then we had for the matchups, we had Fury versus 100 Thieves. 100 Thieves took that 2-1. EG versus MIBR. EG 2-0. Crew versus Sentinels. Honestly, I thought if Crew was gonna win the game, it would have been off this team.
Nah, man, they're dominant ever since they brought Tens back.
But Tens is back, and it was a 2-0 for Sentinels there. Energy versus Loud is still... Oh, no, it's actually Energy 2-0 over Loud.
Number 1 team.
So, wait, that means Loud was 7-1.
Yep, now they're 7-1.
Holy crap. Interesting. Then Energy would be 5-3. Wow. Then we're still waiting the Leviathan and C9 matchup, which is tomorrow.
Yeah, now these games, they're getting close. Besides Loud and C9, but they just mean more.
Oh yeah, Sentinel's kind of fighting for their life a little bit there.
Yeah.
NA Challengers happened this past week, the 10th, 11th, and 12th. We're looking at the standings of Oxygen in Group A at 3-1, M80 3-1, Turtle Troop 3-1, which is a little bit of a surprise. Shopify Rebellion 2-2, TSM 1-3, and Disguised 0-4 with the dog shit yay on it. We have Group B, Moist Moguls at 4-0.
That was
Guard
very
3-1,
loud.
FaZe 3-1. Mad Lions 1-3, Ori Esports 1-3, and G2 0-4, which is still
just like Counter-Strike.
surprise. Yeah.
Weird.
This past week we had about 6 matchups here. The 10th had G2 versus FaZe beating them 2-1. Also had Turtle Troop versus TSM, Turtle Troop beating TSM 2-1. May 11th was Moist Mongols versus Ori Esports. Moist 1-2-0. Oxygen faced off against Shopify Rebellion. Oxygen taking that match 2-0. May 12th had the Guard versus Mad Lions, which the Guard destroyed them 2-0. And M80 destroying Disguised and the dog shit yay 2-0 on May 12th.
Yeah, he's getting slandered on over here.
I mean,
It
happens. Yeah.
That's what happens when you
go for a content team.
nerf Chamber.
Oh,
I would have done the same for Tens. I did the same for Tens when he was dog shit at CS. So I'll do the same for Ye.
But Tens is my dad now in Valorant.
Yeah, he's good at Valorant. He was just dog shit at CS though.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I feel like everybody will agree with that.
He's better than me though, so
Inconsistent. I won't say dog shit. I'll say inconsistent. Just
let's
couldn't
be
show
honest
up when
here.
the lights were the brightest,
Ye is probably better than everybody in this call at Valorant.
He was an FPL.
Not me.
He was an FPL stan, or Tens was, I should say. But when it came to esports as a whole and tournaments, he was dog shit. Lane events, he couldn't show up, so he wasn't there.
You ain't
He was
lying.
like Celsius.
He ain't lying. It's true.
I hate to say it because I wish he was better back then, but all good.
Hello, hello. Hi, Jess. Everyone can say hello to Jess.
Uh,
Hey,
Hello.
also, so Gojira in chat brought up a good thing. I just want to say this. Apparently, 10 days ago, Valorant team forced to forfeit official match as one of its players was too busy playing Honkaya Star Rail,
yeah,
which
that's
is
a new game
some.
that just came out. It was a new anime game, kind of like Genshin, that just came out.
Of course.
Could
I
you imagine having to FF your game because of that?
I hope they kicked him. I hope they kicked that guy off the team. I'd
like
be so mad.
that's like fucking really
that
right
man
there.
is losing his contract immediately.
Spending a stimulus check on the gotcha packs.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not going to read the full article. It'll probably be in the description if you guys want to read it. But it, like,
Guys, BRB, I'm gonna miss some of our CS matches so I can go play I can go play Genshin Impact, guys. Sorry.
Yeah,
You ever play
that's
Legends of Zelda?
Yeah, Legends of Zelda of Legends.
yeah, Zelda of Legends. I would actually be okay if you just said I want to play Zelda instead of CS. I'm fine with that. But like, hey guys, need miss a match too. I'll play
I'm
an
gonna
anime
wait till we
game.
have a really important match too, and I'm just gonna say, hey guys, gotta play Zelda.
Dude,
Sorry.
imagine somebody at the fucking major right now. It's like, hey guys, new anime game. Got to play it.
They
It's
just
time,
like
guys. I gotta play it.
they pull out a Switch mid match. Fucking
Yeah,
Monzi
just
pulls out a
all right.
Switch mid match against fucking I don't know whoever they're facing tomorrow, and then you just hear, huh?
Oh yeah, let's go.
Guys, it's Nico. We weren't gonna win anyway. It was Nico.
Dude, oh my god. Anyways, we got League of Legends
Oh yeah.
up next. My favorite esport of them all. Who wants to take a crack at League?
I got this. Upper bracket quarterfinals. I'm pretty sure we never even went over this last episode. It was just the who qualified in. We
No,
got.
I think we.
No, I think it was just who qualified in. Because this should.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think it. I don't think it
It
fully.
was just
went.
the matchups. We got
Mhm.
Gen G versus G2. We had so high hope, or I did at least for G2. Gen G took that 3-1. Yay. Okay, you're like okay. Mad Lions versus T1. You're like okay, there's no fucking chance anyway. 3-0 T1. Cloud9 versus Billy. NA Cope. Nope. 3-0 Billy. Doesn't even fucking matter at that point. They get JD over Golden Guardians. Want some more NA Cope? Nope. 3-0 JD Gaming. It really didn't matter. Then so that makes the lower bracket
My
EU versus
boys.
EU and NA versus NA.
My
I don't
boys.
know. I don't know who made this bracket stage, but that was pretty bad.
Look, I'm just saying, Billy, they're JD is going all the way. Just saying.
Then we had the upper bracket semis. We had T1 and Gen G. T1 gets their revenge from the, I guess they're regional. I guess you would say they beat Gen G 3-2. Then we had Billy versus JD. Someone's two favorite teams, I guess. I don't know. 3-0 to JD. JD has not lost a game yet. Then lower bracket round 1, G2 versus Mad Lions. We knew how this was gonna go. G2 took that 3-0. Cloud9 versus Golden Guardians. It was 3-1 for C9. Then we are still awaiting the matchups for the lower bracket and the upper bracket final there. So we got Billy versus G2 and Gen G versus C9. Then we have T1 versus JD.
I'd like to see.
Billy and JD going all the way.
I'd like to see JD 3-0 T1.
I would like to see C9 actually pick up a game against a non-NA team.
Same.
I mean, we can all hope, but then we're just coping.
Yeah. Now, moving on to COD, Kamzy, I see that you have some notes written down for Call of Duty.
Not really. It's just
Oh,
I don't know. Bullet
Just-
points.
Just there.
Off
Yeah.
Dick and Lays.
yep. Op, Dick, and Lays continue to shred the competition.
We're
Can't
still
you like
in
my hat?
Optic Gaming.
I was like, oh, this is from when I was a fan. Let me throw this on.
I'm still a fan of the
I'm
people,
not.
the team and fans.
The fans are dog shit. The
I'm
team's dog shit.
still,
I just
I'm
like
still a
Scump.
fan
Hex,
of the
Hex
people.
and
Hex-
Scump and all
Hex
them,
and
all the
Scump, yeah.
OGs. Give me
Yeah.
that, but
I'm a fan of the people. The fans suck a dick. The team suck a dick. Like,
no, the team's fire. Obviously, I mean they're 4-0.
yeah.
FaZe is in second though, 3-1. Boston 2-1 in third. The Subliners 2-1. Ultra also 2-1, tied for third. The Mutineers are 2-1, but they're in sixth. Las Vegas Legion 2-2. They're in seventh. The Minnesota Rocker 1-2.
Let's
Same
go.
with Seattle Surge, also 1-2. They're 8-9. 10 is LAG, the Gorillas. They are 1-3. The LA Thieves 0-3, and the London Royal Ravens 0-3.
Didn't the Thieves win the major pretty much?
Yeah, this is very surprising. Shouldn't be happening at all.
I'm
Well,
glad
it's like okay,
But-
let's see who they played though. Who do they play to go 0-3?
I hope they continue
Florida
going 0-3.
Mutineers. Who else did they play? I can't remember. I can look real quick. Give me
They
one
probably
second.
lost a shit
I'm pretty
ass
sure
team.
they were
got
the bottom
th-
feed teams.
They got 3-2'd by the New York Subliners. They got 3-1'd by the Toronto Ultra, and then they got whatever it was today, 3-1'd by Florida Mutineers.
Yeah, 3-1.
So
Some
they've been getting
internal.
put in a fucking blender this split. Straight
That's
up,
okay.
blended up.
They're qualified. It's okay.
Yeah, they are qualified for champs already, so they're good.
I mean,
Um,
very
Optic and
surprising.
FaZe though,
Very
they're
surprising.
just Optic looks in form, as they would say, right now. Them boys is frying.
Still a longer qualifier. So they're all gonna be
Yeah,
playing.
I think
for a
there's one more
little
week of
bit.
matches, and then I do the last major, and then a little break until COD champs, and then we're done with COD for the year.
I was going clap, but I thought that was the wrong time to clap.
No, clap.
Oh,
Yeah.
we could talk about Apex then.
I feel like this year of COD has gone by pretty fast.
It is. They're done in June for some reason. Like, brother, what?
It's next month.
Yeah.
They could have spread the majors out a little bit better, but
Yeah, they could have done more qualifying.
I'm glad that they have more than one match a fucking day, because I'm tired of that. I don't know why. I don't know why people do that in esports. League of Legends. Having one match a day absolutely is just brutal.
Because sometimes they can get long in League, can't they? Or our average match time's
League-
pretty small. Or short.
If you're taking an average 30 minutes and there's a best of 5 and it goes all 5 games,
I guess.
I understand. That's what they're doing for MSI. It's one match a day. Then
One total match or
one
one per
series,
team?
One series.
Oh, what?
Yep.
That's crazy. That's actually kind of crazy.
As a viewer, it sucks
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
because you're like, oh, when are they playing? Like, oh, they swept. All right, you only had an hour and a half to watch.
I can see because it's a smaller tournament and everything, at least for MSI, but still, you got a good handful of teams, maybe at least 2 matches. But again, I don't know how to book tournaments apparently.
Yeah.
I
mean,
really look bald from
There is
angle.
this game
Holy
called
shit.
Rocket League, though.
Oh lord.
Very, very interesting. For EU here, Team Vitality bringing in the -- most hyped player in the world, Zen. They win out EU 4-3 over Liquid. I personally watching that series, that is the highest tier of Rocket League I've seen in years. And this is going to be an incredible LAN, which I actually get to go to. Luckily. Vitality and Liquid looking like easily the best teams in the world. NA is going to probably have no chance this LAN, and I just don't think there's a shot. But you had K Corp falling in the lower bracket semifinal. Team BDS actually did pick up Rise in replace. So Other than that, we have the Asia Pacific here. Elevate versus Gladiators in the finals. Elevate taking their rightful throne back. Not really a surprise here at all. Detonator did fall out really early in the tournament as well. That is a surprise. We had Limitless versus French Class for Sub-Saharan Africa. No one really cares about this region, unfortunately.
I do.
No, you don't.
My favorite team is
only
Era. Fuck you.
they only Eras and Sam right now,
Oh, never mind.
buddy.
Okay.
Look away and name one team.
French Class.
I said that.
White Rabbit.
I said, look away, Cam.
I'm not looking at it. It's on my third monitor.
Pirates Ecstasy.
I only know White Rabbit because I like the name White Rabbit. I saw it earlier.
But Sub-Saharan Africa only gets one spot in the Worlds, so it's probably just gonna be Limitless. They've been just rocking it the whole time, regardless. Sam.
I'm sorry. Go
Fun
ahead.
fact. I want to hear the fun fact.
The guard for the Broncos is the CEO of Limitless, by the way. The guard, I forget his name. Yeah, it's a football player that's the CEO for it. I
That's
just wanted to
interesting.
throw that out there.
Probably doesn't have more teams.
He has a CS team, but that's about it.
Yeah.
I
It's
know that
NACS, so
they're also
not
a big, like, kind of quote unquote streamer org as well. I know that they have a lot of people signed to their stream team,
yeah.
similar to like Luminosity.
Then for Sam, not really a super big surprise, but I didn't actually realize that NIP was in Rocket League. I had no idea. But NIP is in Rocket League, but they went out pretty I would say early. They made top 4, which is pretty good.
Yeah, they lost my favorite team, Era.
Or they made top 5. Era beat them out, but you had the grand final was Crew versus Team Secret. The only Crew team that's actually going to win something is in Rocket League.
Look, I said this. Crew will win something. Now, mind you, I didn't know that would be in Rocket League because honestly, I kind of forgot that they had a Rocket League team. But at the same time,
But you had Crew beating Team Secret both times 4-3. They almost forced a bracket reset. Crew did have a pretty good series there. But to touch back,
sorry, I started laughing. Him started singing the dancing. I was like, okay, all right.
to touch
But
back
I
on
said Crew will
EU.
win something. Sure, it wasn't Rocket League, but at least Crew won one thing. You know, let's go Crew, favorite team.
He's lying. So EU did have a very, very interesting bracket. Moist actually did perform well. There's this team called Hogan Mode, which some people may know. Scrub Killer or Killa. Very interesting to see him back. Looks pretty bad, but other than that, that team did make it as well into the top 8 there. We should be. Yep, Scrub Killa, exactly. Other than that, I think we got the main event. Great Counter-Strike. Rest in peace, Pick'ems.
All right.
All around the board.
Okay, first off, before we get into the Legend Stage pick'ems, let's talk about the Challenger Stage. No surprise, G2 went 3-0. We kind of all saw that coming. But ENTS, as I said last podcast, and Cam agreed with me, they always show up on majors. And they went 3-0 against OG, NIP, and took FaZe in an amazing match. I will say that. As much of a FaZe fan I am, that match was fucking amazing.
Blaze.
What?
Blaze Clan.
Blaze Clan.
Anyways, so yeah, both ENTS and G2 went 3-0. G2 faced Mongols, Complexity, and Apex. Then also Apex, FaZe Clan, and NIP, along with Monty, Liquid, and Gamer Legion, all qualified for Legend Stage as well, which leaves Fours, Greyhound, Pain, Complexity, Mongols, OG, Mouse, and Fluxo out of the major.
Finito.
So yeah, honestly, it
Biggest
sucks to
surprise.
see
But who's the
Mouse.
biggest surprise out? So you say Mouse. It was the biggest surprise to see out. I'm saying fours. I don't know how they lost. What we got?
Miles, fours, and Pain, I'd say.
Cam?
I think
Mouse,
those
Mongol-
3.
Mao's 0-3 is probably the biggest surprise out of all these, only
Yeah.
because Mao's is basically expected to at least make it out of the stage almost every single time. Payne struggled up until this point in many matches. I forget who I was talking to about this, but they lost against tier 2, tier 3 NA teams like
Yeah.
a month ago. Which tier 2, tier 3 NA teams like tier 5, tier 6 everywhere else. So losing to those that's pretty dog shit to lose against those. Fours does surprise me some here, but if you look at who they faced, Gamer Legion got their shit together towards the end. FaZe, though, went 3-1, still looked pretty dominant, and Monty
Some would
was
say
really good.
Legion had a Mickey run, as they would say.
Le Mickey.
Yeah,
Also, I just want to say this right here, right now. Fours lost to Greyhound.
Greyhound looked really good. We cannot deny
They
that.
did.
We do
Especially
not
after
take
getting
anything away
0
from
16.
Greyhound.
They looked very, very good.
And the matches they lost, they still looked pretty solid.
Besides the 0 16.
Yeah,
Besides
besides,
0-16,
yeah.
besides those. But
Also-
but they looked solid against NIP and Liquid, which both
Yeah.
passed on to the next stage. So
Yeah.
Also, honestly, shout out to Mongols. I thought in a million years I would have that 0-3 pick, and I didn't. Shout out to Mongols picking up on Gamer Legion. Honestly, watching them against G2 and Greyhound, and I think Monty as well. I actually did not get to see the Gamer Legion match. They looked incredibly good, honestly. I think
Right.
his name is Techno 2K or Techno Sports.
Techno 4K.
Yeah, Techno 4K. Fucking surprised the fuck out of me.
He's a dog.
Techno Sports. It's probably like a gaming
I'm
company.
just saying, I was wrong about Greyhound, but I told y'all not to put Complexity 0-3 for a reason. I knew they were gonna win one. I'm surprised they didn't win more. They actually should have had better chance against Pain, just because
Yeah,
they're
but
on the same level as Pain. But
you see who they were facing.
well, G2, I
yeah.
expected that, but they put
And
up a fight
then-
against G2, and then
Yeah,
got
they did.
smoked by
I
Pain.
want to
See,
say
that's
that
why
they put,
I switched my pick to Fluxo 03.
I
which,
switched mine too.
yeah.
Win 03.
Yeah. 'Cause
Almost
last
beat
second-
Liquid, though.
Last second, I thought maybe we're gonna see another like Renegades type of run from Greyhounds, where like the Australian
Them.
team just like basically makes it all the way to playoffs. I actually at one point was like, dude, these guys can make playoffs. Like as crazy as that sounds, the way they were playing, like in the
Dude.
games versus fours and Mongols, they were like in certain rounds they were smoking them, like
Yeah.
actually like just absolutely outplaying them. And even against Liquid, there was rounds where they completely outplayed Liquid. I was just like,
I
yeah,
think
no,
it
these
was the
guys-
Inferno match that like almost went to OT, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And Nip too, they were outplaying Nip on Mirage like
Yeah.
like crazy. And I was like, holy shit, these guys could actually be a playoff team at one point. Like they could be a top 20 team if they wanted to.
Now,
Like I have a lot of hope in them.
who had the biggest Mickey run in this bracket?
Apex.
Hear me out.
Apex or Gamer Legion?
G2.
Because I'm saying
Yeah,
G2.
or G2.
I'm saying G2
Ooh,
easily.
yeah.
They played Mongols and Complexity.
Yeah, but-
G2 had the biggest. I would say they would have the biggest run. Either that or NIP. Look at who NIP faced. Greyhound
Yeah.
was good though, but they faced a
They played
IGL-less.
Ents.
They played an IGL-less OG. They played a very poorly looking Mouse, and then Ents. As much as I'll give them props for their challenger stage. Look at
They
what
played
they've been
Ents
doing in
on
Legend
vertical.
stage.
Of course they're going to lose that.
Right. So I think NIP could also be considered the Mickey run as well.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, Gamer Legion too. Now I'm looking at Gamer Legion because Mouse,
Yes.
OG, and then
They faced
they
like, all
lost-
Mickey teams, but they lost, and they lost to
They
two.
lost to the
Yeah.
lowest
But that's
teams.
the best of one. Literally anyone can win.
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm. We saw it at Legend stage, but first, let's talk about the pick'ems real quick. I'll Start with mine for Legend Stage. Now, mind you, Legend Stage is already going on as we speak. So our pick'ems are already fucked as it is.
Yeah.
My pick'ems 3-0 Navi. We'll talk about that. My 0-3 Gamer Legion. We'll talk about that. Then I have Fnatic going through, Heroic, Ents, G2, FaZe, NIP, and Liquid.
Not bad.
I'll pick up next. Navi 3-0. Nothing to say. Gamer Legion 0-3. I mean, what can you do? They showed up. They're like Liquid. They showed up when you least expect it. So
Yeah,
it's about time they showed up because I wouldn't have put them 0-3 in Challenger Stage. I actually had them making it through originally in Challenger Stage before I switched it. So I'm a little upset about that. G2, Heroic, which I got right. Vitality, which I've gotten right. And 9, Jesus Christ, Fnatic, and then B&E, which B&E I actually have not lost hope for. So I'm keeping my hope alive for B&E, but it's looking rough.
I'll
B&E
take it.
is your OGs basically for last stage.
Alrighty, so my 3-0 also Navi. My 0-3, the only one that's different from the group is Into the Breach. Then who I have making it and qualifying is FaZe Clan for some reason. G2, Heroic, Vitality, Ents, 9, and NA Copium, Team Liquid, baby. Let's go!
I would say yours actually looks pretty much like the best chance of going through out of everybody's.
I can still make it. I was doing the math and like looking at the matches. I only need 5 to upgrade my coin. 5 right.
Well,
I can-
hear me
I
out,
can do it.
Kamzy, my pick'ems, I might have gotten to 0-3 and 3-0 wrong, but other than 9, that's 6 teams that are still fighting tomorrow. So I have a
same
chance.
with me.
I have a chance to make it as well at this point. It's gonna be slim. And we got 2 right. Me and you both have 2 right. So
I
but
have 2 right as well. I think I have
as
Vitality.
long as you picked Vitality and Heroic,
You do not have Vitality.
If I'm looking at Cam's correctly, he can only get 5 in, and the only
Got
reason
2
for
right.
the only reason for that is because G2 and Fnatic play each other.
Yeah.
The only reason you can get 5.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure. But mine, wow, jumping on the bandwagon here. We got Navi 3-0. We had Gamer Legion 0-3. I had an interesting little picks here. I had I had FaZe, Heroic, Vitality, Ents 9. Furia. Oh shit. And I had G2. I want to start with the 0-3s, which I had
Very
two,
surprising.
I had 2 of them. 9 and Furia go 0-3.
That it shocking.
9 was definitely shocking. Furia, I didn't think they were gonna make it through. I didn't expect them to go 0-3.
Yeah.
But I didn't think they were gonna make it through.
I
They
didn't.
just looked bad.
Just 0-3 to me is shocking because
They looked
Caserado's
really bad.
like one of the better players in the world right now. I'd say,
They looked horrible.
and
Yeah.
they did not look good at all.
They have been looking horrible though. That's been a trend for the past 2 months.
Because from what I heard from the casters and everything like that, and also just him himself talking to Banks after the match, they changed up their entire play style. It seems like, or like kind of changed to more European play style of their more aggressive thing. From that's
They
what
didn't
I
need a
was
change.
hearing.
No, they
No.
played aggressive. Europeans are slow and steady when they race play
Yeah.
style.
Oh, okay. So I must have heard that wrong then. But
Furia is used to be
Yeah.
aggressive, and that's what used to work for them, which is why they're stupid for changing up their play style.
Yeah,
because
that's
were
what
so
I'm
good.
saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was not a Furia that anybody who has ever watched them, it was not a Furia that they've seen play. It's not like Rio's Furia or whatever,
And honestly, if I was them, I would prefer to make it to semis and lose than just now get knocked out Legend Stage or even Group Stage in other tournaments constantly without making it to playoffs. So, which has been the issue with them. They haven't been making playoffs. So, for anything.
Yeah.
So, it's They need to go back to what they were because that's what was working.
Yes.
They just need to suck it up. But Brazil is not a top tier region anymore, like NA is, and it was never really a top tier region. But for the very little time they were, it's like Brazil. For the long time they were, it's over. Both regions will probably never see that success again. Just being frank about it. I hate to say it. I hate to say it, but just to be frank, NA 2018, 2019 was their years. A little bit of 2020. Brazil was like what 2015, 2016 to 2017, basically for Luminosity SK. Yeah. So that's about done.
EU reigns supreme over everything.
Yeah. Well, NCIS.
Yeah.
Too.
Then the 3 O's.
Which does one sec. It does kind of suck that it's not going to. I don't think people will see the success of their former selves, but also Pimp actually talked about it as well. He tweeted about it today after Furia's loss, which I can get into after.
We had Heroic 3-0 and Vitality 3-0. Which Heroic was good. Heroic was my second 3-0 pick. I probably should have did that, but to see Navi lose to who they lost to.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean.
What do
you know what I mean.
What do you
I'll say this.
What do you mean?
Liquid.
They're in form.
With today's game has proven that they are back to the top 10 team.
They look good.
Were.
They look really good right now.
They brought Heroic to the brink. I watched the entire series. I was up really early watching the series by myself because no one else wanted to join and watch me.
I was on my phone.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. But I was watching it all morning, and they looked the best they've been since, I would say, years ago versus Heroic. They looked really good.
They're not going to happen.
Shut the fuck up.
Choke.
Easy win tomorrow. Easy win tomorrow.
I wouldn't say
2-0.
easy win. It's
2-0.
not an easy win tomorrow.
2-0, 16-4, 16-7.
Because that brings me to my next point is Into the Breach has had far from a Mickey run in this case, facing Apex, which have looked like a tier 1 team this tournament. FaZe, which is supposed to be a tier 1 team, but in disguise as a top 30 team. And
them dudes suck.
ENCE, which is also in disguise currently as a top 20 team. Which they should be a top 10 team. So, Into the Breach, they're looking good.
They are.
And they could, if Liquid...
Until they get rolled up and smoked like a doink tomorrow.
I guarantee
I'm taking Breach 2-1.
It's going to be a 3-game series. Liquid's going to take it, but overtime for almost 2 out of the 3 games, especially the last game, is going to go to double overtime. You can put money on that.
I just want to say this right here, right now. Every single Inferno game that it seems like I'm watching always goes to like almost overtime. It seems like I know there's been like some or like Inferno games that it's been a total squash, but like the ones that I've been watching and like seriously watching, it's been getting close to overtime multiple times.
Here's the thing about that. It's because the way Inferno is played, which is why I've tried to nail it into our personal team's head that util is the most important part of this game. More important sometimes than actual gunfights themselves, because util will win you gunfights, especially on Inferno. That's why I've tried to nail this into everyone's head. I'm not pointing fingers at anybody, but I'm just saying it just
I want to say something. Into the Breach. Into the Breach beat FaZe on Inferno.
Yep.
FaZe is mad.
I know.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, trust me. They put out an auto.
Yeah.
So
they pulled out an auto.
They pulled out an auto and got disrespected by Brokey because he picked up a deagle and just one tapped him. But he tried to
Breach pulled out an auto.
Yeah, they pulled out an auto. They were disrespectful to FaZe. They didn't just beat them. They were disrespectful to them the entire game, BMing them, like just basically how I play CS. They
also.
I love Into the Breach for that.
Today's game, I 100% forgot. No, it was G2 versus Furia. They were teabagging.
Yep.
I laughed my ass off. I was like, God damn, okay.
I love BM. That's the best thing in esports, dude.
But I'm going to quickly go over tomorrow's matches real quick. We got Apex versus Gamer Legion, and now all of these are, to my understanding, they're all best of threes.
Yep. They're all
Yeah.
elimination or go aheads.
Yep. So Apex versus Gamer Legion, Navi versus Monty, Liquid versus Into the Breach, and then ENCE versus NIP, Fnatic versus G2, and FaZe versus B&E. Honestly, just real quick, I, me personally, I have Apex beating Gamer Legion.
Yeah.
I would actually like to see Monty beat Navi. I would actually love to see that. Uh, because Navi is already gone on my pick'em, so fuck it. Liquid beating Into the Breach. ENCE, I don't know. It's kind of hard, honestly. It really is. Um, I'm just gonna throw it out there. If they play good maps and not get trounced on fucking Vertigo, uh, then ENCE. But I have a feeling NIP is going to take it. Um, I would like to have Nico keep his major
Touch, though.
dreams. What?
Nope, I didn't say anything. Continue.
Okay. I would like to have Nico keep his major dreams alive, but I feel like Fnatic's going to beat G2, and then FaZe is going to beat B&E.
Okay, the only thing I want to say is B&E have had very, very good luck against FaZe. And I mean very. They've had their FaZe's fucking number for so long now. And
Isn't B&E technically like Orgless too?
Yes, they are
Yeah.
orgless, but there's a organization that is picking them up called Blood, and they are a very big organization over in the Middle East. I think they're well known in a lot of different scenes, but they're supposed to pick them up apparently. I think
But
the Middle Eastern.
here's what I think. FaZe is going to overcome the demons on this one. Then they're going to lose after overcoming the demon.
Twist is not going to be dog shit for once. Look, let's be honest. Twist has looked absolutely horrible. He doesn't. He's playing like an NA player.
Yep.
He's literally playing like NA right now, and I'm gonna go ahead and provide my feedback on this here. Apex is going to 100% 100% destroy Gamer Legion. Apex, I have making it to playoffs easily and actually going far in the playoffs. I'm talking semifinals for them. I have full copium in them. Navi is going to barely get away from Monty. I'm going to go ahead and just pick the easy route for that. Liquid is going to barely beat Into the Breach. ENCE is going to just NIP. I just can't trust NIP winning that. I would say
It's a random pick. It's just like how I picked OG.
Yeah, ENCE is going to be NIP, I think, in a best of, I would say, 2-1. Very close matches. G2 is going to scrape away against Fnatic. B&E is going to absolutely destroy FaZe Clan. Like, I mean, put them into the fucking ground, like, talking, like, not even double-digit rounds for FaZe.
Okay.
I don't have any faith in FaZe Clan, and I'm glad I didn't pick them for my pick'ems, and I'm gonna hold true to that. If I'm wrong, I'll eat my words. So I think B&E is going to 2-0 them, and it's going to be 16-8 for both matches.
Wow.
Not because I dislike FaZe. It's just B&E is literally has proven that they can destroy FaZe. They have their number, and Twist has not looked good. The only two players that have actually looked good on FaZe, Brokey Rops.
Yep.
Kerrigan has looked horrible. His calling has not been up to par like usual. I give Kerrigan a lot of props. Top 3 greatest IGL of all time. Rain has not looked good. He's been very spotty.
He is not Major Rain. He's not.
Yeah, he's been very spotty. And Twist has looked like a tier 3 NA player. So I can't really say I trust them as much as I love Twist. I can't trust that they're going to do good against B&E. B&E has looked really good despite their losses versus Apex and ENCE, which are two very good. I mean, you if you're going to lose the teams, you want to lose to Apex because they're one of the best teams right now in this tournament. And then ENCE has proven that they are a pretty strong team regardless of being 1 and 2. So you lost against 2 strong teams, and then you beat a G2 team that's normally pretty strong. They've looked pretty weak this tournament, at least this stage.
Some would
say
say super team.
That's supposed to be a super team, but has not looked as good. But they still beating them is still like something you can brag about, in my opinion. So I think FaZe is going to get a run for their money here, unfortunately, and we're going to see another coming short. I hope they don't. As I said this the other day, if FaZe move on to the playoffs, that's more viewership for the playoffs. I want this tournament to destroy every single esports out there in terms of viewership. They've already done it close to it to league when it was Stockholm. They got close to league numbers.
I
Yeah.
feel like
I
it
want
will
us
be
to beat
because
league
they
numbers.
are really pushing the whole. If you guys just been watching, they're pushing the whole narrative of like, oh well, if you want to cement your legacy as a team, everything like that. Like they keep on bringing up Nico, for example. This
Right.
is literally the last CS:GO major.
Yeah,
Sure,
I mean,
He's
there's
gotta get one.
CS2.
He's got to get one.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, look, challenger stage, sure. The legend stage, nah.
All right,
Yeah.
my picks. I'll go short, sweet, easy. Ents over Nip, FaZe over BNE, G2 over Fnatic, Navi over Monty, Liquid over Into the Breach. I want to pick Gamer Legion, but Apex looks really good right now, so I'm gonna go Apex.
Wouldn't that be a thing? Apex wins the major.
Bro,
That- hey,
Apex,
make 'em.
they are right now
I'm
like
happy
my
with it.
surprise. Like,
If they can make it to the grand
Look at
finals,
'em.
I would pick them over
I
Liquid.
don't even think any of us had them coming out of challengers, did we?
I would root for them. No,
No.
I didn't. I can tell you.
Nope.
I didn't.
I didn't have them out of Legends. I didn't put them in my Legends picks
Yeah.
either. If they can make it to grand finals, I don't care. They can face Liquid in grand finals. I'd still go for Apex over them. I want Apex to win this thing. I do. I truly either that or Vitality because the Woo deserves it. With the shit he's been.
I want
what
NA
he's
to
gone through.
finish her off.
That would be amazing.
That'd be
but-
dope. That'd be my third pick, but it goes Apex, Vitality, and then Liquid for me.
Mr.
Honestly, don't care. I just think Heroic's gonna win this.
I don't.
They're
I feel like another Rio is going to happen.
I don't think so.
I think we could debate who's gonna win this, but every single one of these teams that's left in this stage that's not named Nine or Furia are playing very, very well very good Counter-Strike versus each other. And there's not one team is dog shit out of all these teams. All these teams are basically like could be number one in the world, like next to each other currently with the way they've been playing. They're all like there's no skill gap here at all. They're all like right there. So all these picks, this is what makes this major to me probably one of the hardest majors to pick because every single team that's in this legend stage is actually a really good team that could easily win the major. It's super hard to pick these. And that's why I love CS nowadays because the skill gap is literally not there anymore compared to how it used to be.
Yeah.
I guess
We're
I'll
like-
say my picks real quick. Then.
Yeah.
Gamer Legion is gonna actually go on.
Okay.
Navi is gonna go on. Into the Breach is gonna move on.
Okay.
I know. Oh god.
I mean, it's gonna be close.
Ents
so
is gonna survive. G2 is gonna survive. FaZe is gonna survive. And personally, that's kind of it for me because Apex is still gonna make it, but instead of playing a lower seed team, now they're playing the best seed team. Hopefully they play the Vitality or Heroic and knock them out. If so,
that would be really cool.
I love a Cinderella
maybe
run,
maybe that's what Navi wants. They just want to eliminate the better teams first. They just want to go 3-2. Maybe that's what they
maybe
want.
B&E wins it all. B&E comes back, beats everybody, wins the major. Then they get I don't know. TSM comes in and picks them up, or
Then
some
they get the
shit
big
like that.
signing bonus.
Yeah, there you
true.
go.
Yeah.
We should be happy though, because right here, this is probably so far the numbers for this major has been phenomenal in terms of viewership. But I'm happy that there's a lot of unknown teams that don't have a lot of funding as much as these tier 1 teams in this, because now they're going to be funded and they're going to be able to contribute more to the CS scene. The players are going to be able to contribute more, and I'm very happy for everyone involved, even including the challengers stuff.
Yeah.
So.
I will say, just as closing remarks, that it's very weird because like usually majors everybody talks about like, oh, it's your legacy, like, but this actually means more to your legacy than anything else, I guess, because again, it's last CS:GO major, or the last, I guess, big CSGO major. Depends on how CS2 is and everything like that. But regardless of anything, um, whoever wins, I'll be truly happy. If I'm being completely honest, it would be nice just to rub it in a lot of people's faces if, say, Liquid does win.
Yeah, I
Just
agree.
just to be like, fuck you. Like
Yeah, right.
good send off. But he'll even say Apex, Jacob's on there. Jacob's been a player for fucking ever. Into the Breach, I know they have his name was in my head. I forgot Roland? Or
Rallin?
yeah, Roland. He's been around since Cluj Napoca, I want to say. Uh and then Monty, SDY, the list goes on of just people or players who I know in these teams where a major would just look good for them. I feel like a major looks good for any of these teams as right now, especially Apex, Into the Breach, Monty, Gamer Legion, and B&E.
Definitely. I definitely agree. I would be very happy and I would be very content with any of these teams other than FaZe winning it. Only because I sound like I'm
They
hating
just
on
won a major recently.
they
That's the
just
only
want to
reason.
make that's the only reason why I don't want them to win a major again, because I want a different team to win it.
Honestly,
I don't
that's
want
kind of how I
Navi to
feel
win
about
it.
Navi.
I
Yeah.
don't want Navi to win it because they've already won their major. They don't deserve another one. FaZe doesn't deserve another one. I want to see Fnatic doesn't deserve another one. Although it'd be kind of cool to see Fnatic do it because of all these years, but I don't think they're gonna even. I don't know. If they're even gonna
It
make
would
it
be
out
a
of it.
good send off story for Crims.
I would
feel like.
love. That's true. I would love to see Liquid or Apex or even Heroic or Vitality make
Yeah.
it and win it. But I mean, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, we shall see.
All right. I think we covered quite a bit.
Yeah.
See.
Overall,
thing.
NA sucks. OCE
Yeah.
is sucking. EU is just better at everything. Oh wait,
Ride,
sorry, there
ride
is
Europe's
Korea.
dick
We
harder.
coming.
Just ride it so hard, Dom.
Anyways, well, NA's pretty bad right now, especially at Rocket League and all of that. There's a lot of
V1.
boy. They got eliminated like top
Liquid will
12.
qualify tomorrow. Don't worry.
Cool thing is, skins for CS have gone down quite a bit. I'm serious.
Dog.
I went to go
I
check,
know.
and they've gone down like $200. Like the Lightning Strike is
The
now $600.
Yep. The only thing that has still gone
Don't
up
do
is
it, Cam.
my Dragon Tattoo.
It is post. Basically, it's going back down to pre CS2
Yep.
prices. So that's what I like to see. Eventually, I'm hoping for the one day where it'll go down to pre 2020 prices. So I can
Dude,
get my
3
lightning
cents.
strike.
3 cents.
I could get my lightning strike for $80 like I did back in 2019.
I
So
can get like 8 Desert Eagle Blazes, like
I had
90
one for
Icarus spells.
$100. Bro.
Dude, I had that for $60 at
My
one point.
inventory last year was $3,000. You imagine? Can you imagine how much?
All
I got
right,
in 2019 for that?
alrighty.
You kidding me, bro? Like that's oh my
Fucking
god.
a Happy Meal at McDonald's.
Dude, now it's like I can get one skin for $3,000, bro. I have to buy
Yeah.
buy a blue phosphorus for fucking 2,000. So whatever, man.
Dude,
Okay, all right.
exactly.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Happy Mother's Day to everyone out there. Hopefully, you celebrate.
I'll be
well.
back at my setup next week, I promise.
But
Please don't.
thank you
Dude, my
guys so much for
thighs are
coming in.
sweating.
Thanks for coming in, tuning in. We love you all. Bye, byes.
Peace.
Bye.